As Naughty Dog continues to work on The Last of Us Factions, it's easy to feel the company needs a change with its upcoming single-player-centric title. Many fans yearn for something new, but Uncharted is still in the minds of many as one of the best examples of a premium franchise. What began in 2007 on the PlayStation 3 at a time when the system desperately needed a home run has blossomed into a linear action-adventure series that even ushers in something as old and iconic as Tomb Raider. The IP hasn't been seen since 2017's Nathan Drake-less Uncharted: The Lost Legacy. Just a year earlier, the Uncharted hero had met an end few expected, but everyone knew that after years of dangerous, reckless adventures and enough stories to last a lifetime, he deserved a loving family. Rumors of a fifth major game are circulating, but nothing has been confirmed at this time. That means there are countless directions it could go with setting, story, and gameplay, but the biggest question fans want answered is undoubtedly the presence of Nathan Drake. It's synonymous with the franchise, and a prequel that fills in some gaps in its timeline would be an intriguing proposition. Uncharted 4 was Drake's perfect ending. The conclusion of Uncharted 3 was the icing on the cake of a truly outstanding experience. Nate exchanging Francis Drake's ring for another chance with Alina was beautiful, and while players may not see the pair trying to forge normal lives, seeing them walk off hand in hand has given fans all the context they need. They needed in which Nate found happiness, something that was not the thrill of adventure. Messing with that was cause for concern, but Uncharted 4 did very well by dragging someone from Drake's past into his life to make the new journey that much more personal. The way Uncharted 4 ends is sublime. It was a reaffirmation that while some of the creative talent who worked on the first three were absent from the 2016 outing, Naughty Dog knew what made the series great: satisfying Nathan Drake with a life that isn't always on edge. The right move. He is father, husband, brother, and friend, and setting Uncharted 5 after the epilogue of 4 would be a disservice to the ending of the fourth game. If the fifth decides to let players take on the role of Drake, it needs to be a prequel if it's really going to honor the character. Uncharted 3 features a different Drake than Uncharted 4. Uncharted takes players back in time a few times to show what Nathan Drake looked like when he was young. The first instance to show this is in the second chapter of Uncharted 3, where he shares a younger, mischievous Nate who makes ends meet on the streets of Cartagena, Colombia. He feels like a less experienced but equally cheeky version of the character, and seeing Nate's first encounter with Victor Sullivan adds a lot of important context to the 2011 game, as most of the story that follows is seen from his point of view. Of sight, what started as a chance meeting turned into a decades-long friendship. But Uncharted 4 goes even further to show that Drake wasn't always alone. It's been hinted in previous games that Nathan Drake's family life wasn't all rosy, but the decision to launch Uncharted 4 at the St. Francis boys' home boldly clarified the situation. He looked up to Sam, his brother, and followed in his footsteps whenever he could, which often got him into trouble. It's fascinating, but feels like a contradiction to what happened in Uncharted 3. A fifth game would be a great way to bridge the glaring gap and show what it would be like in Colombia without Sam, and how they rekindle a relationship so that the prison sequences in Uncharted 4 make sense in the timeline. Uncharted: The Lost Legacy felt like something was missing. While it was great to see Chloe Fraser return and have her own adventure, Uncharted: The Lost Legacy has struggled to get over the loss of Nathan Drake. Sam appears and the story is great with Chloe as the protagonist very engaging, but the banter between her and Drake in Uncharted 2 made for some of the best moments of that game. If Uncharted 5 uses the narrative threads left over from Uncharted 4 and revolves around Cassie Drake or letting players see what Sully and Sam are up to, it would start off on the foot because Nate is too good a character to drop the bank. Uncharted: The Lost Legacy was the game Nadine needed to show off her strengths, but with Nate's absence, some of the magic of what came before it was missing. Uncharted 5 probably won't be from Naughty Dog. Naughty Dog seems to have a busy schedule with The Last of Us Factions, and a reboot under a different IP address is something many fans want, so there's no guarantee Uncharted 5 will release with the developer based in California at the helm. A prequel would do well to give Nathan Drake more context and satisfy fans with his presence, but it wouldn't significantly impact the continuity of previous games. So if another company were to take over the project, there wouldn't be much risk that the effort would damage the series' reputation if it was not a success. Unlike Halo, which continued its mainline series with new creators 343 Industries, a prequel wouldn't change the fabric of what Naughty Dog did and only improve the quality of the IP if it lived up to the name. Noble from Uncharted: Uncharted 5 is reportedly in development. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe and support my channel.